Hello and good evening, and welcome to the old Pauly Jon Channel. This is where we talk about everything, nothing, and in between. What are we talking about tonight, Peps? We are going to talk about how to fly for free in Australia, whether it be yourself or your family, utilising someone else's money. And this is proof because I do it. You've seen me do it. You were with me last weekend when I did it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon it's a bloody ripper idea, mate.
And anyone can do it. Obviously, you've got to be above the age of 18. You've got to
Pref-
have you've got to have decent credit history. I
yep.
understand there's going to be some haters, mate, that aren't going to be able to do it. Tough titties. My theory is that everyone's born with a clean credit slate. What you do with that is going to impact your life down the track.
And I guess the good thing about this and what you're going to explain is this is perfect for a young 18, 19, 20-year-old that wants to travel, even if it's just traveling around Australia or whatever. It's perfect for them because they don't have a bad credit history and they can, you know,
That's right. There's
fly for
obviously
free.
that there's obviously that 0.1% of people where if they go through a rough divorce and they ended up with nothing, they get the debt. Those cows of people. Unfortunately, we all know people that I've been through that
Yeah,
prior. I know what that's like, but I got myself out of it, and anyone can. You just got to have the right up here, um, and you can dig yourself out of anything.
100%. I joined the army with $35,000 debt.
There you go.
So
Now look here, loving
now look at
life,
me.
killing life.
I own my own house.
Exactly.
So
No, but we'll get into it. So yeah, this is going to be about utilising Qantas credit cards and Qantas home loans. Now it's simple. Log online, go on the Qantas credit cards. There, I'll share my screen. I'll show you.
yeah, yeah.
Hang on, hang on a sec. All right. So as you can see, they are multiple different cards. All right. So when I say fly for free, there is an annual fee you pay once a year. As you can see, they're all different. Okay, but they all come with bonus Qantas points. So the one I've got, for example, is this one here, the NAB Qantas Reward Signature. I now
Yep.
have nearly 200,000 Qantas points. I've already flown multiple times. Um, and yeah, it's why use your own money when you can use the bank's money? Um, Noting that flights, around Australia, they range, if you want to fly economy or business, they range from, 12,500 points up to 57,000 points.
So
Um,
12,500 points, that's just for your standard economy seat.
yep, yep.
Then what's the average price for a business class?
It cost me 57,000 return to go to Brizzy and back for Magic Round.
50,000 points return.
Yeah, and that's pretty
And
good.
you've still got 200,000 spare. So
Correct.
that's roughly three and a half, four return flights
Yep,
to Brisbane and home if you wanted to.
correct.
And
Absolutely.
you
Now, I'm going to explain how it works. Okay, so you apply for the credit card, right? Obviously, you've got to have good credit. You can't be thousands in debt and apply for a credit card. So you apply for a credit card. They send you in the thing. Yeah, congratulations, happy days. I got 90,000 points straight off the bat after spending three three grand in 3 months. Right, you get that 90,000 points. Then you get an extra 30,000 just for having it open for 12 months.
so do you have anything just for signing up?
No,
Okay.
no, you don't. Um, but this is where the fun part comes in, right? This is where you got to have a good money habits, good how do I explain it? Like you can't when you see the funds in there, you have $15,000, right? That's the limit.
You need to
You
be
you don't
disciplined.
you don't have $15,000. The bank has $15,000. You're using that for your everyday usage, like you would normally do. You tap your card to go groceries. You tap your card to go get coffee. You pay your insurances, your registrations, your rates, anything and everything that you would normally pay from your savings card. Use your credit card.
And you know what? That first $3,000 that you explained for your 90,000, mate, that's 2, 3 weeks spending when you look at groceries, fuel, and everything. Like you said,
Hmm?
that comes around really quick.
It does, absolutely. Um, but here's the kicker, all right? So overnight time, instead of in what I do, so my balance is always at zero every night, like it is
Yep.
right now, like did before I jumped on here. You, instead of scrolling on TikTok and fucking, excuse my French, Instagram
Well,
and all that stuff,
you can do that after you do this.
correct. Take 30 seconds to log in to whatever bank it is from your savings account, transfer funds to your credit card balance, bring that down to zero. You now don't owe any interest, your balance is at zero, and you've now just accumulated the points. You would have spent that money anyway
Yep.
on everyday living. Why not spend your money differently but get something in return?
100%.
And you do this every day, every night, take that 30 seconds, your balance will always be at zero, you're
Yep.
laughing.
And how long have you had your card for now?
This is my second card now because I do it for 12 months, cancel it, go get another one. Um,
Yep.
it's just playing the game.
Yep.
I'll have this card in October will be a year.
Yep.
Um, and as I haven't paid for a flight out of my back pocket for over 2 years. And we're talking about doing, Bali or something like that in the near future.
Yep.
Um,
And
you're mad.
you're right.
You're mad if you don't do it. Why
This would
use
be
your
per-
money and get nothing in return?
this would be perfect for, like I said, that young 18, 19-year-old that wants to do a gap year, or young 18, 19-year-old that wants to put in a hard couple, 12 months, 24 months, 3 years of just work straight after school, so they can start saving up for that big European trip or trip around Australia. Perfect way to not rort the system, but it's just be very smart about how you live your life, I guess, and how you do things.
That's right. But you've got to watch it. I've seen people that have done this. I know people that have done this that have got the
Yep.
card. They have maxed out their card because one, they are stupid. Two, they have no
Yep.
self control over their money. Three, they
Yep.
see they have available balance, $15,000. That's all great. You've got that available. But remember,
That's
as
it.
soon as you use it, you've got to pay it back that night. If you don't have
Yeah.
the money in your savings to tap that card for whatever it is, don't use it.
So the number one point I'm picking up here is, yes, it's a credit card. Yes, you've got X amount of dollars on it, but you're not treating it like that. That is your debit savings card.
Exactly.
You tap that, and the only money that's on that card is what you have in your account. That's the big
Correct.
point.
That's
So
it. Absolutely.
100%,
So
100%.
pros and cons, all right? What's the cons of this? The con is you've got that annual fee of it ranges what card you pick, whether it be $85, $2.95, $4.95. That's the
That's
con.
one payment per year. Yeah.
One payment per year. The pros, the list is like this long. All
Yep.
right, you're flying around for nothing. If you're single bloke, you can go fly business class, enjoy the world, use the points that you've accumulated to pay for what you're going to do. And I
Yep.
tell you now, my two last Bali trips, which I did in consecutive within 6 months, I didn't pay a cent for it. Thank you.
Just
Qantas
pass the whole way.
points.
Now, when
Points
you
the whole way.
say, this is just something I've just thought of. When you say 90,000 points for spending $3,000, is that 90,000 every $3,000, or how does it work?
No, that's just that's your sign up bonus. So you
Okay.
don't get nothing straight away. You just get the card.
Yep.
Your incentive, obviously, spend 3,000 in the first 90 days. Here's 90,000 Qantas points. Keep that card open for 12 months. Here's another 30,000. So in my mind, I've got 120,000 Qantas points in 12 months' time, plus whatever
Yep.
else I use. Now you think about it. Your daily your income expense, sorry, your outgoing expenses you have to pay for are your groceries, your fuel,
Yep. Yep.
registrations, insurances, healthcare, um, rates if you own a property or investment property. The list goes on. Now you can pay that. That's fine. You can pay that with your savings. Happy days. Your nose is clean. Good on
Yep.
you. You
Yep.
can pay that with the credit card, transfer that money you had in savings onto your credit card. You've just pocketed thousands of points for
Yep.
nothing.
So, for example, how much do you have to spend? Like, how many dollars, like X amount of dollars equals how many points,
So that
roughly?
that that when I shared the screen, it showed all the different cards. You click into it, and it's got some are 0.5 points per dollar, some are 1 point per dollar, some 1.5. Just got to have a look at the terms and
Can we
conditions
bring
of
it back
the
up again
card.
and have a look? Or not at yours exactly, but at something similar. So just so everyone can get another visual representation.
Sure. So starting at the top one, right? Earn up to, so this one's a higher, earn up to 100,000 Qantas points, up to 1 point per dollar. Next one down, obviously 120,000 points, 1 point per dollar. Next one down, 0.75 points per dollar, 1.25 points per dollar. You
Oh, yep.
click into the card, and
And obviously,
it'll tell you all about it.
what I can notice there is looks like the higher your annual fee, generally it will give you more
More
back per
more
dollar.
points, yes. Now you got to remember, so Qantas, right? They partner with BP. So I only fill up fuel at BP. I've got a 140 litre tank. Cost me 300
Yep.
bucks to fill. Depends how often I use it, but BP send emails for double Qantas points, triple Qantas points, 10 times Qantas points.
Yep.
And this all adds up. So I fill my car up, cost me 300 bucks, times that by one of their promotions times 10. Man, there's another couple of thousand Qantas points for nothing. I would have done it anyway.
Yep. And like you said, it's literally 15, 10 to 15,000 points for an economy flight. And if people want to do it and only fly economy, if you want to fly your family to New Zealand on economy,
You can
it's
do it.
even cheaper again. You could probably do that for the cost of a business flight.
That's right. And the better thing, there's another good thing Qantas are doing is you've got the now Qantas Money Home Loans. So I'm going to quickly bring up if you've got a property, um, definitely something to have a look at. So here we've got the Qantas Home Loan. So 100,000 Qantas points per year for the life of the loan. How long's a mortgage? Generally 30 years, correct?
30 years, yeah.
How many Qantas points is that?
What's that?
30 times 100.
300,000? Is it 3 million? I don't know. Hang on, I'll bring up my calculator. I got one here.
I was hoping you'd get it off the top of your head.
No, what's that? 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros times 30. That's 3 million, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's
You
3
should have got
million.
that off the
There you
top of
go.
your head.
I
Top of your
said
head.
that. I said that to start off
So,
with.
and their interest rates are very competitive. You have a look at the top here, their interest rates, right? I've
Well, that's
my
that's my interest rate now.
my interest rate 6.2%. All right, but this is on a you punch in your loan, right? So it's not going to be a $600,000 loan. Let's just take
Yep.
on average. Let's just say you've got a $450,000 loan, owner occupied. There's your rates there. If it's an investment property, obviously interest rates are a bit higher on investment.
Yep.
Um, you're still getting, it tells you your repayment, like the repayments are lower than what I'm paying now with the bank I'm with. I don't get my 100,000 points yet, but this is what I'll be refinancing to once I'm out of my construction phase. Because
Yep.
again, 100,000 Qantas points for the life of the loan. Their interest rates are very competitive. Again, you're stupid and mad not to. This isn't financial advice, obviously. This is just opening your eyes to stuff you can get out of something for nothing.
Yep. And how long does a family usually save to go on like a family holiday? Like they're usually saving for,
Couple of
a
years.
couple years. And by doing this, right, a couple of years saving money, and you just think literally nothing has to go towards flights. It's all spending money, accommodation, your hire cars, food, all
Yep.
that sort of jazz. It's just a a win-win as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you take your Qantas home loan, your Qantas credit card, combine that.
Yep,
Where are we going?
mate. Well, I'll be going to bed very soon, but
But you see what
it's
I mean? Like I'm I'm 30, mid 30s. I don't even know how bloody old I am. I wish I knew about this a while ago. I delved into this later than I'd like to, but I'm reaping the benefits now.
yeah.
I
it would have
strongly
been no good
recommend.
to me. It would have been no good to me because I wasn't disciplined enough. I
Well,
had
this
too
is the
many
thing.
bad habits.
You need to first thing you need to be up here, all right? A lot of people we
100%.
know are stupid. All right, they don't know how to handle money. They don't know what to do with their money. People get pay rises. That as soon as they get more money, they automatically spend
Yeah.
more.
Number one thing is discipline. Discipline.
Yes,
Need to have the money discipline,
yes, correct.
and along with money discipline, you need to. We're very big because we were a single income family for 10, nearly 15 years. Cat wasn't working while the kids were young, so I was the only income earner. So we had to know where every cent was coming from. So
Yeah.
we always Kat's got this most unbelievable budget you've ever seen. So she budgets every cent. We meal plan every fortnight. So
I know
that's it.
because your wife sent me a photo of your fridge, and I was very impressed.
Did she?
Yeah,
As soon as I come in from netball today, she's like, "Come and look at the fridge. It looks like we've got food." I
it
said, "Why did you put heaps of empty containers in there?"
no, it
But no,
looks good, mate.
we've yeah, it's
But
very good idea.
yeah, as I said, this is a video about little way to get ahead in life. You know, with the holiday side of things.
And if people are interested,
Here's a question: when are you going to
mhm.
do it?
Well, as you know, Kat wants to have a yarn with you offline, so
Hmm.
she'll start the process. As you know, she looks after all our money,
Just think,
so
Magic
that's
Round could be paid for next year, mate.
maybe. But yeah, obviously, because all the time I spent away from home, it just made sense for Kat to look after that side of the family. So she's
Yeah,
always been the one that looks after finances and pays the bills because I was never there really.
yeah.
Um, but if people want to reach out to you and get a bit more information, how would they do that?
I'm more than happy to help, assist, point in the right direction. As I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I am somewhat know what I'm doing with certain things, but um, at no stage am I a financial advisor. At no stage will I ever take money or do any of that stuff for anyone. I'll just tell them
Yeah,
what's worked for me. If you want to know more about it, obviously, in the comments, um, would appreciate if like, subscribe. You know, when these videos come on, it shows us who's subscribed. I can reach out that way on Facebook. This goes up on Facebook. Um, whatever. Any way you can get
100%.
through,
Yep.
I'll definitely take the time to assist and explain what I did. And yeah, it's definitely good. I'm already planning my next
Sounds
trip.
Well, you're
Got to
already trying to plan my next trip as well.
I've got to use those points somehow, mate.
Yeah, well, that's it. I just need to earn some points.
Yeah. Well, we've got tax time coming up soon, and you know, my track record for doing taxes is pretty good.
My tax is going to the backyard. Finish this shed up.
Sweet.
So anyway, what do you reckon?
I am happy. I am putting along. Life is good, and that's how we fly around. That's how I fly around. Not spending a cent out of my back pocket.
You know who's not going to be flying around? James Tedesco in a week and a half.
Yeah, well, he's about time, but old mate deserves a shot at that, does he not?
100%. But no. Anything else for the fly for free stuff?
Look, I'm not going to go too far into it, mate. It's just an outline, just pointing out there that there are ways to be smarter with things.
Yep.
My advice is you can be that person that sits on the couch and pays for everything and gets nothing in return, or you can get your thumb out of your butt, do a bit of stuff, and get organised and actually get something in return for what you're spending on stuff you're going to spend anyway.
Yep.
It is simple.
100%. And if they
People,
want to know more, just reach out with a message via Facebook or YouTube or
that's it. Lovely
very good.
days. All right.
Very
Well,
good.
thanks for jumping on. I greatly appreciate it. It's always good to have a yarn. If you did find that at all interesting, whatever, please feel free to give a thumbs up. You know, the subscribe will be greatly appreciated. It helps out everyone there, and yeah, it'll be great. And we're looking forward to doing the next video. Thank you.
I got one. I got one for the next video.
What's that?
I might do a little bit of a what's the word? A little bit about myself and a few funny stories about me growing up. I know I've had a few people message me about a few train stories and things.
When are we
So
doing this video, mate?
I'll be ready whenever. I'll jot down a
Monday
few notes
night.
tomorrow and we'll see how we go.
Done deal. Done deal.
Right,
All
bro.
right. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye now.
See ya.
I'm gonna go to the US and A. Goodbye.